G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm of course the Calculus, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Path of Champions Legends Runeterra. We are going to be doing the 1.5 star weekly adventure here, the Starlight Portal against Jinx, and we are going to be using Kindred for this run. So first things first, I need to apologize in advance. I know some of you are actually expecting an Echo run today, but unfortunately I got home from work super duper late. There's really not enough time to record a full 2-hour run, so I figured I'd try to do something a little bit shorter just to make sure that I don't skip a day, and essentially you guys have something to watch that could be fairly interesting as well. And the reason why I say fairly interesting is quite simply because we are going to be using the Kindred into this particular run today, and the way we are using it in a way could be surprising. That's quite simply because in terms of the special rules here, we're going to go over them first. Only the strong round end kill all units except each player's strongest is actually going to be really detrimental to the Kindred. Well, not really detrimental, but could be detrimental to the Kindred. So for those of you who are familiar with how the Kindred works, you could understand why this could be a little bit challenging. Well, not really challenging, but a little bit unsynergistic, if that's really a way to say it, with the Kindred here. But yeah, I'm still going to go over it with you guys here in case you're new. So let's go ahead and jump into the Kindred here. So level 26 and 2-star Kindred. In terms of the star powers, the Circle of Death +1 starring mana, round start create a Spirit Journey in hand. If you already have one, reduce its cost by 2. Ashes to Ashes round start, summon a prey if you already have one. Instead, grant your prey last breath, deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. Now the reason why I said earlier it could be a little bit detrimental or lacking synergy is quite simply because the Ashes to Ashes here will basically be cancelled out by that particular power. So with that power, we essentially round end kill the weakest units. And because the Ashes to Ashes will summon a prey every round start, and the prey with a 0-1 stat line is usually amongst the weakest units, you know, in every game or every round, that prey is obviously going to die. We're not going to be able to get that last breath deal 1 on that first prey, and consequently we're not going to be able to stack that damage on the, you know, subsequent preys and whatnot. So as you can see, we're essentially cancelling out that Ashes to Ashes here, which could be, well, bad for the Kindred. You know, I have actually tested this out and it actually worked fairly well, if I'm going to be honest. So I would like to, you know, reintroduce this, or basically just record this and share this with you guys, and yeah, basically just showcase to you how this would work. So in terms of the champion level here, we have a level 26 Kindred. That means we do have access to level 20 Droid champion. We are missing out on level 28 for Stang Nexus Self and the level 30 Rare Relic slot 3, but we do have access to 2 Rare Relics here, and the 2 Rare Relics that we're going to be using are the Stalker's Blade and the Voidborn Carapace. I think this is a really good combination, a interesting combination as well. I'm not really sure, because essentially this was something that I put together last minute and thought, you know, it could work with the Kindred. I'm not really sure, if I'm going to be honest, but yeah, Stalker's Blade is, you know, Stalker's Blade I'm really sure is going to work, but the Voidborn Carapace could be fairly useful because we are going to be killing units, right? I figured if we kill units, we should be able to transfer the keywords to the Kindred and potentially capitalize off of it, but I don't think I've really, you know, thought about using the Voidborn Carapace prior to this, so it could be interesting to see how this one will work. And Banshee's Veil, of course, Spell Shield is just very nice to have on the Kindred. We want this Kindred to survive because I think it's going to be a key unit, our strongest unit, so definitely we want a little bit of extra survivability there. Alright, so we're going to head back out. We are going to go ahead and, you know, head into this adventure again and see how we do. I have tested this adventure with this particular build. It seems fine. We even got an A rank here, which is fairly interesting, but yeah, we're going to see if we could replicate this. Okay, we're all loaded in, so first things first, let's check it out. The final boss is Jinx and the mini boss is Tahm Kench. Alright, so let's set the first power node and see what we pick up. We have Allies of Overwhelm, Allies of Red that cost 3 LS are Lurkers, and Raiding Party. Okay, Overwhelm could be useful here because if you recall, in my ASOR run, I went with a CSF and Shadeleaf Kindred. So that way we basically have a guaranteed elusive every attack. Because we don't have that elusive, we might want that extra damage, and that Overwhelm could actually be fairly useful. We're gonna go for it. Alright, let's head to the Reckless Trifarian. Right, we're gonna get rid of Tortured Prodigy here. We'll keep the Mass Mother, and I think we'll keep the Black Spear. We're guaranteed to draw Kindred on turn 1, so it's fine. Okay, so I think we're gonna play Mass Mother here, just kill the 0-1. Now we're definitely not bringing on another Wings in the Wave here because it's just gonna die. We probably want to use this as a blocking unit. I will try to show you the interaction with the what is it, the only the strong, you know, when the opportunity arises. But yeah, basically I think those of you who are experienced in the Kindred will know why this won't work. The prey will essentially die before the round ends, so we are not able to get the stat buff on the prey here. Okay, so We're probably just gonna drop Phantom Prankster. It's probably gonna be useless if I'm gonna be honest. Unless we get stunned here on the Mass Mother, which makes this guy a little bit more useful because we can attack like so. Actually, let's play Wings and Wave. We'll get a last win. We'll try to push a little bit more damage. They're all gonna die obviously, but I just want to push a little bit extra damage. Now, we're gonna bring on Kindred here. Actually, no, bring on Kindred could be bad because the Kindred's probably just gonna die. Because the Mass Mother here has a highest health stat than the Kindred. So yeah, one more thing to note as well is that for those of you who are new, even though it says that, you know, it will kill each player's strongest, except each player's strongest, basically if you have a attack stat tie, that means if this is 4 attack stat and this is 4 attack stat as well, it's gonna, you know, take the health stat into account as well. So it could be, you know, worth noting that. I think after the health stat, it goes with the amount of keywords that you have on the unit. Beneficial keywords too. Ephemeral doesn't count, but yeah, basically that is something that, you know, you guys might want to know. It could, you know, you could also already know this, but anyway, I digress. Let's go ahead and just end the round. I don't think we're gonna do anything here. Yeah, we'll block this guy. Kindred on. I wish I waited to... Yeah, that way we could give Mark to the Reckless Trifarian there. It is cool though, because I think what we can do is... that's not quite enough damage, unfortunately. I think I played this one a little bit sloppily, but... we might lose the Kindred here in all honesty. What happens if we play Spirit Journey on this guy? It's still gonna, you know, it still has a high enough attack stat. I tell you what, we're probably just gonna attack like so, let the Kindred die, it's cool. We screwed this one up a little bit. And... no, we still might be able to salvage this. Let's play Crumble, kill this guy, and kill this guy. That way Kindred survives, and that is perfect. Come on. We probably should have kept our kill for the Tarkas there. It would have probably been better. It's still fine though. I think I have an idea. We can actually play double Black Spears here, and that could be decent. Let's play Spirit Journey first. You bastard. No, that's still great because we still can't play Black Spear. Alright, we have the win. Free Nexus. Cool. A little bit longer than expected, obviously, because we tried to make things unnecessarily harder for ourselves, but at least we get the win.
The chase ends. More lie ahead.
Okay, we get Astro Foxy Aurelion Plate Armor, not the best. Shadow Totem on Shoebreaker, Ephemeral on Uskar. I think we're gonna go with the Shadow Totem on Shoebreaker. At the very least, we have one unit that survives instead of dying because of the Ephemeral. And this is definitely expensive, we don't want this, so we're gonna go with the Trifarian Shoebreaker. Right, let's head to the support champ here. We have a Tristana, a Cannon, and a Viego. Viego with double Time Watch is kinda sick, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Viego. I think it could be decent. And we have a Manasoul and a Legion Marauder here. We're definitely gonna head to the Manasoul. I think it's definitely much easier than the Legion Marauder. And at the same time, we have a item chest here. I've actually remembered the map. I think this is a champion item chest as well as a a shop note somewhere. So we're definitely gonna want to head up. So yeah, I think we might as well just head to the Manasoul Student. It might be easier than the Marauder. Right, invasive Hydrovine with Radiant Plate Armor. That's definitely not something we're looking to play. We'll keep the Crumble, Wings in the Wave, and Fading Icon here. If we're lucky, we should be able to get a Kindred on turn 1. Or Viego. Viego could be decent. You get Kindred, okay. Double Kindreds. Alright, we're gonna let this resolve, it's alright. Let's actually pass the turn. And we're gonna play Fading Icon here, just so that we have this unit, even though the Praise are gonna die. Right, do we want to go Wings in the Wave, or do we want to... No, I think, I'll tell you what, we'll just attack straight up. Let's not overcomplicate things. Things are already complicated as is.
I can, help.
Unless it has a Let Loose, of course, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we can't play Spirit Journey. Basically just have this guy survive, and I think we'll do that. Could be a key unit here. Quick Attack could be a really key unit here. At least for the first couple of turns.
I don't like your aura. Then stay out of my way.
So this one we'll do, actually play Crumble. Have this guy kill the Manasoul. And then we can swap the Fading Icon with the 2-3 here, I think. Or do we want to... No, this might be better. We'll see if we could swap the... Because this has Overwhelm. If all things considered, we might actually take 1 damage here, which is not what I want. So yeah, we're just gonna let you resolve this and potentially see if we could block this Manasoul. If it chooses to attack, of course. Alright, cool. We trade here. Actually could have brought on a Prey there, and that was probably one way where we could have gotten that Prey buff. It is unfortunate though, we did not see that or did not think that, but I think we're gonna pass the turn first. I suspect there's probably gonna be a unit. We want the Kindred Stalker's Blade to trigger, that would be important. Alright, cool. Stalker's Blade, trigger the kill. Oh wait, there's no extra unit, we didn't get to trigger the mark, god damn it. It's alright, it's alright. At the very least, we get 4 damage onto the Nexus. Like I said, we're making things unnecessarily harder for ourselves, so... obviously, there's probably going to be hiccups along the way. We're going to end the round.
No one's the wiser.
We'll drop Phantom Prankster here. And we'll kill this guy. We might not be able to trigger the mark, all things considered, if I'm going to be honest. Well, actually, might be able to. Yeah, this guy's gonna die anyway, so we might as well trigger the mark to get rid of this 2-1. So we're gonna play Last Win, just kill this fellow here. Of course, that is a Grey back. I think we'll just use Black Spear and get rid of him. Like I said, unnecessarily harder because we're basically cancelling out the Prey buff here, and at the same time we don't really have the CSF and the the Shade Leaf, which basically helped us out a lot in the ASOL. So I think what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna drop the Trifarian Shieldbreaker. I really want to push damage if possible.
I have my orders.
At the very least, we'll probably try to kill it and see if we could have the Kindred survive. Deal 5 to a unit, yeah, we definitely can make that work. So we're just gonna attack like so first.
Timing is everything.
And it actually blocks this guy, that way we get the win, cool.
The chase ends.
More lie ahead.
Alright, we have Rasa, Malefic Spear, and Threat Tornado. I think we might go for Threat Tornado. Kill an ally to deal damage equal to its power to its enemy. Could be useful. We're probably going to want to use this on a beefy unit, not on the 0-1 Prey. I think we'll still grab it though, it could be important. Or do we want to go Malefic Spear? Malefic Spear on Kindred could be nice. Phage as well. I think we'll go Malefic Spear. Overall might be better. Alright, so we're going to head to the item chest, see what we grab. Shieldbreaker with Spirit Stone, Crumble with Hextech Fabricator, Black Spear with the Shuffle 2 copies. I think we're gonna go with that, could be useful. Right, we are definitely heading up because I want this champion item chest here. We're definitely gonna want to see how we do against the Lord Broadmane instead of this guy because again, champion item chest. So yeah, we're gonna head up. Alright, Black Spear, Spirit Leech, Fading Icon. We're gonna get rid of all of these and we'll keep the Fading Icon here. Viego, which means we should increase the odds of drawing a Kindred, and we do. So you know the game plan, Fading Icon first card. Just gonna kill it, it's alright. Can't play the Malefic Spear unfortunately, but we should have Kindred in the next turn, or potentially the turn after that. We have the Camervorn Soldier here, which we can bring on, and I think we will. No unit summoned, we'll attack.
I'm done being scared. It's their turn.
We might want to bring on the Kindred Viego first, right? Or do we want to... Each round, the first time an ally dies summon an encroaching mist. This will kill it at the round end. That's why the Viego doesn't really have good synergy with this. Okay. It could still be useful though, right? I think we'll bring it on.
The whole world will know my anguish. You serve.
It's actually accelerating the Viego thing, so that could actually be decent, all things considered. I tell you what, I want to pass the turn first because I really want to see if we could buff the, have the Kindred here kill and get the mark. That could be useful. We'll give Viego the Malefic Spear for sure. Actually, no, that won't be enough. That won't give us enough. Man, I cost 2 less. Okay, that could actually help. We play Spirit Journey. We kill the 0-1. Yeah, that could help. I have an idea. We kill the 0-1 first.
Come on. That all you got?
Unless it does that, of course. We're just still fine. We're just still fine. We just lose this card here.
Surrender to me.
You out of class already?
Not exactly.
Well, that's alright. I think we'll bring on Kindred, kill that unit, and we'll still give Viego the Malefic Spear. Actually, we might give Kindred the Malefic Spear instead because we are able to attack with it. I think that's what we'll do.
Shall we, dear wolf?
Yeah, we'll just go with Malefic Spear. Kindred is probably gonna die here because it's an 8-7. Viego's a 9-8. Sorry, 8-6. But what I want is just that extra damage, so I think we're gonna do that. Fearsome could be useful as well. That we prevent it from blocking the Kindred here.
We are all seeking an end to war.
Deal 2 to an enemy. Your fast spells when I damage I can't read this thing because of the ancient coin. When I damage a stunned or damaged enemy, kill it. Okay. Things are heating up. I guess we're gonna resolve this. It's alright.
You serve.
Viego's really close to leveling up, which is perfect. We can actually get rid of this guy. I think we'll do that. And Viego should level up here.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning. My prize.
Yeah, we have to win basically next turn. I'm just still gonna give him the Malefic Spear just to increase the damage output. It's not really that important. Whoa. Oh, right. Viego copy or steals the steals the strongest follower at every round start, right? Each round, the first time a unit dies, round start steal the strongest enemy this round. Ah, okay. So essentially, Viego somehow negates this only the strong for the enemy. That is actually kinda crazy. Okay, so this might be a champion that you might want to consider picking up if you are running this adventure. But, yeah, it definitely benefits us here. Anyway, we're still gonna attack and get the win. Alright, Edifine, Mistwraith, and Crawling Viper Venom. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of, well not get rid, but we're probably gonna pick up the Mistwraith. That could be useful. To play me, I strike an ally, do 3 to your Nexus. Viper Venom could be useful if I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we'll go to Viper Venom. Alright, so let's head into the champion item chest here. We're gonna want to buff the Kindred because this is obviously a Kindred deck. I would really like to play the Kindred and not rely too much on the Viego. If the Viego comes up, well, obviously it's gonna help us, but yeah, we're not gonna rely too much on it. We have a Spell Rule here, which is unfortunate. I think we're gonna reroll, and we get -1 cost. That could work with the Kindred, so we're gonna grab that, I think. And we're gonna head into the healer here. We're gonna cut a card. I don't think we need this expensive Hydra Vine here. It's fairly expensive. I'm not playing it, so we're gonna get rid of it. And we're gonna head into the Tahm Kench. Alright, we have a Trifarian Shieldbreaker, a Fading Icon, and a Crumble here. I think we are probably gonna get rid of the Crumble and the Shieldbreaker. We'll keep the Kindred and the Fading Icon. And of course we get back the Shieldbreaker. We'll drop the icon first, obviously. We'll block with a 0-1. That way we have this guy survive, although can't really hurt it. Draw a Viego, which I did not notice, which is definitely going to help. Let's actually play this, no, I'll play Kindred. Oh crap, we should have waited because... Ah, we lose the mark, god damn it. We lose the frickin' mark. I am an absolute idiot, guys. I really apologize. I totally forgot about the mark for some reason. That is the entire thing about the Kindred, right? The mark. And for some reason, I forgot about the damn mark. Oh, we're gonna commit it. It's cool. Well, we'll lose the Kindred anyway, so there might be a shot of redemption. Actually, no, we don't lose the Kindred. We lose the Fading Icon. Now, Tahm Kench is going to have an acquired taste, which is fairly scary. We have Viego, obviously, but I don't want to bring it on yet. I think what we're going to do is we're going to play Viper Venom. No, we'll pass the turn. Alright, so I think we'll sack the Kindred here. We'll have Spirit Journey, kill the Tahm, and... bring him back. No. That's not what we want to do. I think we have to do that. Yeah, I don't think there's an alternative. Or... tell you, this is what we'll do. Let's actually not play this yet. Let's commit this. I have a suspicion that Tahm Kench is probably gonna capture this Kindred here. Let's play Malefic Spear and just give it a stat buff. That way we can potentially reduce the Tahm Kench's health a little bit further if it chooses to. Alright, we have Spell Chill on the Kindred. God damn it, I forgot that as well. We're gonna resolve that.
You had your chance to walk away. Its heart beats fast now.
It knows.
Where there's a will, there's a meal.
We might want to kill this TK, so I think we're gonna play Crumble straight up, kill this guy, and kill the TK. Oh, trigger mark as well. That is decent, obviously. Can't really attack here, can we? We cannot. So I think we're probably just gonna pass the turn. I don't want to deal 3 to the Nexus as well with the Viper Worm. That is stupid. gonna pass.
Let us peruse this establishment fair.
Well, looky what the crops bagged in.
A banquet of options, desperate for digestion.
Ideal scenario here is actually letting the Kindred die. That way we could have the Viego level up potentially. And I think that's what we just might do. Let's actually pass the turn first. Alright, so we'll have the Kindred die. 0-1 here. No, let's level her up first, I feel. Yeah, let's level her up first. I think that's probably wiser. We'll level her up first. We'll play a Spirit Journey, we'll kill this guy. That way we trigger a mark on the TK.
Sleep.
And once more, soon.
Alright, we'll have the Kindred level up first.
They know it's a lab.
The pulse fades away.
On to the next.
Yeah, that was definitely smarter. That was definitely the right decision, I think. We're gonna drop the Shoe Breakers here. Fearsome is decent.
Rain asps in our wake. I'll scrutinize something scrumptious.
Probably should have just taken the attack there. I think we're gonna pass one more time. I want to see if there's another unit. We can potentially get a mark on this Tahm Kench as well, but it's probably... No, I think it should be fine. We'll pass the turn first. Ah, god damn it. No unit summoned. That is probably the biggest waste of the turn if it doesn't summon anything and you pass.
There's a will, there's a
I'm trying to play smart here because obviously we are not, we're not having a favorable battle. But we're gonna play Spirit Journey here. We're gonna kill this guy and basically just give Tahm Kench the mark.
An interplay of shadow like dappled sunlight.
The river always provides.
Foolish.
Now the Acquired Taste is probably just gonna, connect after we block with a Kindred. So we're gonna block with the 0-1 Prey. We definitely need some health back, so I think we're gonna play Cameroon Soldier just to get the health back. Actually, no, I have a better idea. Yeah, we'll play Cameroon Soldier just to get the health back. Yeah. That's the right call, I think. Swallows that guy, which is perfectly fine.
Late now.
He's gonna die anyway, so I'm not really too concerned. I have a better idea. Let's pass the turn. Okay, so we have a lot of mana now, so I think we should be pretty safe. Let's drop the Shoebreaker first. I'm not really concerned about that because we can play Mass Mother, kill this guy. Bring on the Viego as well.
Hey, babes, see anything coming for my competition?
I see pain and suffering and many teeth.
Kill this fellow and kill this 3-9. Actually, we could have, used the Challenger there, but it's alright. But we're pretty safe. This is a really safe turn, I think. We can do whatever the hell it wants. Crawling Viper Venom on, just kill this fellow and get the Fury buff. We have the Challenger as well. But yeah, this is a really safe turn. Very nice.
Hunted down.
With grace and precision.
Alrighty, so obviously as you can see that was a fairly drawn out battle, which is because I think we did not have that prey damage there from the Kindred. It's alright though. I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna reroll this. We can definitely do better here. Dragon's Tooth on Kindred is great. That could actually help with the mark and potentially the the Stalker's Blade here, so we're gonna go for that. And we're gonna head into the Power Node. Spellslinger and Rally. I'm picking up the Rally. This is definitely going to help us out a lot, so we're going to go ahead and grab that here. And we're going to head to the Minotaur Reckoner. Let's see how we do against the Vicious Enemy. Alright, so obviously we're going to try to get 2 units on the board before we bring on the Kindred. That is probably my mistake in the previous turn and the game before that. So we're going to try to aim for that here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all these units. We'll keep the Black Spear and the Malefic Spear. The 2 spears. These 2 should help. Unless we get units and we don't get a... Well, we get a 3-cost Kindred here. I really wanted 2 costs. That way we could start, but it's alright. At the very least, we can potentially bring on Kindred next turn and execute our plan. I'm not sure why I even attacked this here, because we're not going to do any damage. Which is perfectly fine. Let's hope it summons a unit here. That would help us. Please summon a unit here. That would actually help us out if we could summon a unit. And of course it doesn't. I really want to get that Stalker's Blade trigger on the Kindred. That's probably going to be extremely important. So we're going to try that again.
You pay, I fight.
It strikes the strongest enemy. That is so unfortunate. I was hoping it, it would strike the Trifarian Gloryseeker. Well, it's alright. You can't always win every single battle, so we're just going to go with the Kindred here. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. I guess we're going to play Spirit Journey then. We're going to kill this guy. That way we could get the mark on the 6-1.
An interplay of shadow like dappled sunlight.
And we'll get Malefic Spear. We have Spell Shield. We're protected. That is perfect. And we shall attack. We'll drag this 5-1 here. Kill it. That way we kill everything. Rally is gonna shine here because that way we can attack every single turn. We get stunned here, but it's perfectly okay. We're definitely not gonna kill the Kindred because I don't want to lose the level up progress. Let's actually drop a Tortured Prodigy here.
Take their land. Bury them in it.
Pass the turn. And it doesn't attack. That's perfect. Because its attack, it stuns all damage enemies, right? If we were to attack with that guy, probably not going to be able to block it, I think. I wasn't really paying attention there, but I know it was unfavorable for us. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're probably just going to bring on the Viper Venom. Actually, hold on. Let's drop Cameron Soldier first, I think. What is this? It's going to be a stun again, isn't it? Ah, damn it, it's another stun. I was trying to hope that it brings on another unit. That way we could trigger the mark. Actually, we still can. We're just gonna resolve this first. Alright, cool. So now we can trigger the mark. We play Viper Venom. Get rid of this Ephemeral here. Oh, actually should have got rid of the 0-1 because the 1-1 would have still be able to deal some damage. It's perfectly fine. We have enough to potentially kill these two, so... let's see. I think we'll play the Malefic Spear, get rid of this 5-4. Black Spear.
That was fun. Who will we chase now?
Everyone, dear wolf.
And we'll grab Malefic Spear, just buff this fellow. That way we can potentially kill the Auroch Glinthorn here. We lose the unit, but it's fine. It's probably going to die regardless because the Kindred is the strongest unit on the board. And of course it stuns us again, which is unfortunate, but I think we can bring on Viego now.
Submission or death for all who live. We have them now.
Go Malefic Spear. No unit summoned, so I think we're just gonna attack. Lose the Viego, but it's alright. I just want to deal, chip damage essentially. Alright, let's not muck about. We're just gonna attack straight up. Actually, hold on. We might want to muck about. We're gonna play the last win, get the stat buff on this guy. Okay, we definitely muck about here. We're gonna go with the 4-3. I don't think this will help us. Actually, we should have used the crumble. Yeah, that would have been a better use of our mana. It's perfectly fine though, I think, because what we can do is we should still be able to get the win here, I feel. We'll attack like so. This guy should die. Next turn we have a free attack. We get the win. A little bit longer, obviously, but like I said, we tried to make things harder for ourselves. Alright, we're gonna attack before the stun connects. That way we get the victory and get out.
More lie ahead.
Okay, we get a Phage on Shieldbreaker, Edifine, and a Bruised Sentinel. I think we're gonna go with a Phage on the Shieldbreaker. That could be important. We're gonna head to the power node here. Let's see, we have a Best Defense, Dragon's Rage, and a Vanguard Lookout. I think we might want to grow my health to match my power. That could actually help with the Kindred, because the Kindred here has a lower health stat compared to the attack stat. And that can actually be fairly decent, so we're gonna pick this up. And we're gonna head into the shop here, grab another power, obviously. Chilling Prophecy, I think we can do better. This is probably the final node as well, so we're just gonna spend all our rerolls here. Pharaoh Senses, we don't need that, let's reroll again. Trifarian Might, we'll grab this. In terms of the cards here, I don't really see anything I like, so we're just gonna ignore. And we're gonna head into the other shop node, so we're gonna take on this Trifarian Gloryseeker down here. Alright, so Camera on the Soldier, Spirit Leech, and the Shieldbreaker, and a Wings and the Wave. I'm gonna get rid of these three, I feel. Let's start with potentially a 2-cost unit if available. And we do start with 2-cost unit, the Fading Icon. Great. Fading Icon on. We should be able to kill it here. And we'll let it happen, it's cool. I don't think it would have blocked anyway, so I was willing to, you know, let it kill there. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Wings in the Wave, kill an ally, we're just gonna randomly kill this fellow. Last win. This is probably the rare instances where the last win could actually be fairly useful here in the Kindred deck, because usually you want Praise, that way you could stack damage with the last breath, but since we are not able to do that consistently, it's probably more worth it to get the last win instead. Alright, so we're gonna attack here and just get the 3 damage. We have Kindred on next turn. Oh crap, no, I forgot the Stalker's Blade again. Oh my goodness, I am a ridiculously stupid Kindred player. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I genuinely am. I totally forgot about that for some reason. We're just gonna attack like so. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. We're just gonna drop the Malefic Spear on the Kindred then. And let's see, we can potentially get the mark here. I think we're gonna do that.
Sleep
Once more soon. I smell prey.
Alright, cool. So we salvage it a little bit, but obviously could have played so much better there. I'll try to bear that in mind into the final battle. I really will. I'm generally having a tough time remembering things. Alright, so we're gonna drop the Viego first, I think.
I do this for her, for us.
Striking looks and stunning wit.
Go Viper Worm, just kill this guy. I know there's gonna be a stun. It's probably gonna stun the Kindred here, even though it has Spell Shield. The AI usually isn't that smart, I think, when it sees the Spell Shield. Yeah, as I predicted. So we're gonna let that resolve.
Sit tight and shut up.
Obviously, we're gonna attack. We're gonna drag this guy to this fellow and get the win. It's alright.
Hunted down.
Okay, we have, wow, Tyrant's Axe on Shoebreaker. We are picking that up. That is great. Let's head to the shop here and grab another power. I definitely forgot there's going to be a shop here, so that's why I spent all the rerolls there. It's cool. Let's see what we get though. Afterlife Forbidden, Haunted Tomb, why not? In terms of the cards, I don't really think I need anything here, so we're just going to leave. Let's head to the healer. We're going to cut a card again. I think we are probably going to cut the... Let's cut the Spirit Leech. I don't think we need this necessarily. Actually, we should cut the Phantom Prankster. We're probably not going to play that. But it's cool. We're going to head to the Jinx and see how we do. Alright, starting Mass Mother here, which is great. Wings in the Wave, double of it we don't really need. We're going to get rid of all of it. Let's see if we could get a Kindred potentially. Or a Viego, that could be useful. We instead get Malefic Spears and 2 Crumbles. We draw the Viego as well. Okay, this could be challenging now that we don't have the Kindred. Play Mass Mother first, we'll kill this guy. We're fine. Get 4 damage to the Nexus, but it's not that important. Kindred. Give me a Kindred. Cameron Soldier. I think we should be able to bring it on first. I tell you what, we're just gonna attack with everything. And see what it does. It's probably gonna block this 4/4, I feel. Yeah, I knew it. It's alright. We should be able to revive it because the Haunted Tomb. That would be a really great use of this power. I didn't plan for this, obviously. I did not, anticipate this. But it seemed like a... I think it was definitely a really good call to get this Haunted Tomb here. It's gonna revive Mass Mother. Perfect.
Jinx? Stands for Jinx?
I'm gonna bring on Viego here because we can potentially... Get rid of Jinx. Good. And we get a free attack. Nice. Oh, we get the win again, I think. Yeah, we definitely get the win. We just bring on the Shoe Bearer, and basically we have to win here because 11-10, that is crazy. Oh my god, that is insane. 11-10 Shoebreaker here. What in the hell is going on? We basically cheese a victory here, which is kind of unfortunate because we didn't get to see the Kindred. But yeah, I think you guys can already, the main idea with the Kindred was to negate the prey damage here. So that way we function with only 1 star power, and I think I achieved that objective. But anyway, let's go ahead and just grab this victory. Alrighty, and that is the run complete. So obviously we didn't really take too much advantage of the Kindred because essentially we played it quite badly, I would say. I totally forgot about the Stalker's Blade and whatnot. In the end, the Viego came clutch, and I believe the Trifarian Shoebreaker as well just gave us an easy steamroll victory, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, all things considered, the main challenge of this adventure, like I mentioned, was to see if we could beat it essentially without 1 power. And basically, without 1 power, the concept of without 1 power is that the Ashes to Ashes gets cancelled out by the the round end kill all weakest units there. So obviously it was possible. We definitely had some help along the way. Crush was really useful. Domination pickup as well definitely helped us, even though it was a little bit later into the game. Trifarian might also help us out because we were able to strike the enemies that come on. Such a shame we couldn't really use Kindred to the fullest here. We had to rely more on the Viego, but a win's a win. I'm not gonna complain. This was definitely a really fun and interesting challenge here. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing. Really do appreciate that support, but most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of Legends of Runeterra or Path for Champions content just like this one. And with that being said, this is Kevlar signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me as well. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.